guys, so welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup look and this braided bun with the middle part. I know buns can be kind of tricky on thick curly hair, but that's why you have me here to help you. So I will be doing my hair first and then we'll be going into makeup. And this was also a little bit of a chit chat get ready with me, so hope you guys enjoy it. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with hair just because I feel like that's the easiest for me. Whenever I'm getting glam, I always like to do my hair first if I'm not just taking my hair down from a pineapple from a wash and go. So I just prefer to do my hair first, get it out of the way, wash my hands, then start my makeup. My hair is pretty dirty, which is why this is the perfect time for me to do a bun. So first things first, I can only get my hair in a bun with water. So I'm just gonna spray my hair with some water first. Now, typically, if I wasn't doing a tutorial like sitting here, I would just go wet my hair at the sink because it's like way faster, but I don't want water dripping everywhere in here. So we're just gonna use the spray bottle for now, so this should suffice. Since I'm gonna be doing a middle part high bun, I'm just gonna go ahead and take some hair in the front, kind of like if I were doing like the throwback hairstyle that I used to do in junior high. I think I used to do this in high school too, where I would just like take like this much of my hair and like have like the rest down, and I would do like a little ribbon here. I used to always do my hair like that because I've tried this without taking hair out of the top and it doesn't work that well. So clip it away for now. Okay, so now we're just gonna go ahead and put the rest of the hair in a ponytail. So I always just like to go ahead and apply my gel before I go in and put my hair in the actual ponytail, and then if I need more after, I'll just add gel. And then that's when you want to go ahead and grab whatever brush you're going to be using. And I highly recommend this Felicia Leatherwood one because it has very long teeth. See how long these are? And it's a hard brush too. So I take this one first because I find that if your hair is thick, it just gets to the root better to smooth the hair out. I want it like not a top knot, but not a low bun. So like in the middle. So like if I were doing like a high pony like this. So that's where I'm gonna do it. So now I'm just gonna take my scrunchie. Now if you're a curly girl with super thick hair, I highly recommend one of these. Nice jumbo one. These are from Goody. I get them from Target. You can probably also find them at Walmart, and I like to double mine. So I just like to double it like that. And then I'll go ahead and secure my hair. I just love these because I find that they actually secure my hair and keep it nice and tight. And the fact that these are super thick, they're very easy to take out when you take your hair down. So my arms are already so tired. Okay, now you want to take the hair at the top, take it out of the little bun, and I like to go ahead and add the gel before I do my part. So that's what I'm going to do. And then you want to take a rat tail comb and then part your hair down the middle. So this is where my OCD takes over, and I have to do this over like 3 or 4 times. Do it one more time. Okay, so now we're just gonna brush this hair, and then each side you want to brush diagonal. So you don't want to brush it straight back, you want to brush it like diagonal and connect it with the hair that's in the ponytail. And you want to make sure this hair stays on the side. See how this hair is? It's to the side of the actual ponytail, because your middle part is not really going to stay that well if you, like I said, just brush it straight back. Okay, so with these two pieces, I like to take them underneath the ponytail, if you guys can see that, because I find that if you attach them to the front, that the middle part doesn't really stay that well. So make sure you put them underneath the actual ponytail. And now you want to take a smaller scrunchie. These are also from Goody. Love these. They don't hurt when you take them out. By the way, you have any flyaways, you're going to take care of that after. I'm sweating. Okay, so before I smooth the front down some more, I'm gonna split my ponytail into 2 different sides. And I'm gonna spray down each part. So now I'm just gonna comb out this side of my hair, starting from the bottom, working my way up, and then I'm just gonna braid it. So you can secure these if you want, but my hair obviously is curly, so I just like to twist it like that and then just throw it to the side. And I'm just gonna do the exact same thing to this side. Okay, so after we have our 2 braids, I like to just take some more gel and then smooth any flyaways that may have come up while we were doing that. And then I'm just gonna take a bristle brush. So basically like the brush that your man uses to, you know, brush his hair. Just take one of those and then smooth it one more time. And I just take hairpins like this. So not bobby pins, you want hairpins, because bobby pins you have to open them up, and these are already open, so it just makes it easier. Yeah, bobby pins are kind of tightly closed. I have some I'm trying to show y'all the difference. I have some bobby pins in here. See how these are flat and they're closed? Yeah, I don't have time for that. It's just easier if you have like bigger hairpins versus bobby pins. The one on the right, I'm gonna take it and go under. And then I'm just going to secure that with my pen. Boom. You can do more than one if you don't feel like it's secure. By the way, when you're using hairpins, you want to go down and then push in. So yeah. And then the one on the left, I'm just going to take it and go over top. See, I'm going the opposite way. Instead of under, I'm going over. And then wrap it that way. And then secure that one as well. I like soft baby hairs. I don't like them to be, just take out just a little bit. I don't like to do too much. It's easier to do this with a edge brush or a toothbrush, but I forgot mine. It's in my bathroom. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my scarf and tie my hair down so that it's smoothing while we do our makeup. Oops. So now I'm just gonna go wash my hands and then we can begin the makeup. Okay guys, so I just did my brows to save some time. But if you guys wanna know what I like to use, loving this Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift. I love this. So bomb. The brows look pretty good, I must say. And to cover my brows, I still only ever use my Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer. I've been using this for years. So for primer, I'm gonna be using my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. I really enjoy this stuff. It's really nice. For a while, I didn't think it was for my skin type, which is oily combination, but it actually works pretty well for me. So it honestly just feels like a gel moisturizer mixed with like a serum or something, but it's really, really nice. And I feel like you can use it year round, which is why I've been reaching for it a lot over the past year. Well, this past year, I've been reaching for it a lot. So foundation, I'm just gonna mix 2 of my current favorite foundations. I'm gonna mix the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation in the color 14 Neutral, and I'm gonna mix that with my NARS Matte, Soft Matte Foundation in the color Medium Deep, number 5. So these together are magical. I like to do, by the way, I like to mix it on this. This is just a Marc Jacobs bronzer compact. And I'm just gonna take this ColourPop brush. This is the 423 brush. It's just like a flat top kabuki brush. And I'm sure most of you know, like, using a brush for foundation gives you more coverage rather than applying it with your beauty blender. The beauty blender is better if you want more of a, you know, light makeup look, but if you just want to go ahead and do full coverage, then a foundation brush is the way to go for more coverage. By the way, have y'all been watching Love is Blind like everybody in the world? I feel like everybody on my timeline on Instagram and their stories have been watching Love is Blind, and I really am not one of those people. I don't really watch Love is Blind, to be completely honest. But I only know what's going on based on a lot of YouTube reviews. I watch a lot of YouTubers who review the show, and honestly, I already know what's going on, and I haven't even watched one full episode. That's how much people talk about this show every time it comes back on. They just aired, I think, the wedding episode, and I already knew which couples were getting were not getting married, which is usually majority of them. I still can't believe AD even attempted to try to marry old dude. I forgot his name, the one who said that he didn't want to end up like his dad, which to me was already a red flag. I feel like he was using it as like a back pocket excuse if he did ever cheat. No. So the fact that she was still entertaining this man was very questionable to me. I was shocked that she actually, sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the episode, by the way. I was shocked that she wanted to still marry him and that she actually said I do, and that he was the one that said it would be irresponsible of him to say yes. And I just felt like he was capping the whole season. He just gave me weird vibes, like he needed to be babied a lot. And I'm like, who wants to baby their man? Like when you start mothering your man, you automatically take the romance out of the relationship, and it just turns into like a weird dynamic. So next I'm going to be applying this Cover FX Power Play concealer. I haven't used this in forever and I love this concealer, but the only thing I don't like about it is that I have to apply more of it because it's not that full coverage, but I still love the consistency because it's so creamy. And this is in the color G Deep 2. But yeah, I love the consistency because it's so like creamy and easy to blend. By the way, I was very confused with the guy. What was his name? I forgot his name. Kenneth. Yeah, Kenneth and Brittany. I felt so bad for her because after that conversation he had with AD, he knew he did not want to be with her. And I just found it very immature for him to just be giving weird vibes instead of just going ahead and saying how he felt about her. Him being on his phone the whole time like he was 16 as soon as they got their phones back, I was like, okay. It was just rude. It's okay to say that you're not into somebody, but he handled it in a very immature way. Oh my gosh, Chelsea and Jimmy. First of all, they're both annoying. Chelsea, I can't with her. Y'all would think I've watched this show as I'm talking about it now, but I have not even watched this freaking show. That's how much people have been talking about it. And like I said, I watch reviews on YouTube, so they're both annoying. It's just very strange to me how somebody doesn't feel a vibe if someone is not into them, because if we can feel it through the screen, you should be able to feel it in person. We already know he was giving weird vibes as soon as he saw Jessica. And I was surprised that Jessica was even attracted to Jimmy when she finally saw him, because he's not that cute to me. I get why people like the show because it just seems very messy, but honestly, it's more of an annoying watch for me. And I just feel like the people that come on this show now are just very unserious, and I just can't. That's why I really don't watch it. I just enjoy watching people's reviews on it and like reactions to it. By the way, now I'm just mixing two of my Laura Mercier powders. The regular translucent and then this one in medium deep. So I just like to mix them. So yeah, it's just not my dating show of choice. Me and Kendra love watching Love Island. I'm more of a Love Island girl, first of all, because it's like way more episodes and I just like the vibes better. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of most of the dating shows on Netflix because I just feel like they're not how they used to be. Like I used to love Are You the One? I don't know if you guys used to watch Are You the One? MTV, yeah, I used to come on MTV. I used to love that show too. So, because Too Hot to Handle, I only watched season 1 of Too Hot to Handle. I was through with that after as well. So yeah, a lot of these dating shows, they just don't do it for me like they used to. So I just stick with Love Island because that's my favorite. By the way, if you haven't watched Love Island, if you haven't started watching Love Island, I do recommend season 5. But season 5 is my favorite season. Season 5, season 10 was pretty good. I enjoyed season 9. Any other ones are, I couldn't, they were kind of boring to me. They were kind of a drag. Like season 6, oh my goodness, it was so boring. Season 5, 7, 9, and 10 are worth the watch if you want to watch Love Island. Okay, so I always go over my eyelid before I apply eyeshadow with translucent powder just because it like makes your eyeshadows blend way better. This is so weird doing a makeup tutorial because I feel like I haven't done one in so freaking long. I do want to start back doing more makeup tutorials if you guys would like me to start back doing them. But yeah, as well as hair tutorials as well. But Kendra and I usually don't do a whole lot of hairstyles that cause a lot of tension on the scalp just because I like having edges. Whenever I do want to try out new hairstyles, I will film them for you guys. Oh, by the way, I'm just taking my Fenty Cocoa Naughty bronzer and then just applying a little bit to my crease along with our TV conversation. We're back watching Jane the Virgin. I watch it every year. If you don't like romantic, kind of cheesy comedy type shows, you're not gonna like it, but I love it. It's a great escape for me. I love Jane the Virgin. My favorite character is Petra, and I love Raphael. But every year, me and Kendra just watch the same shows on rotation because I'm very picky about my shows. Now I'm just gonna take this Huda Beauty Chocolate Brown palette. This is one of my favorites, and I'm just gonna take this like sparkly brown color, and I've been liking to like drag this kind of like a cut crease type situation, drag it all the way here. But yeah, I'm very picky with my shows. That's why every year me and Kendra we usually just rewatch the same ones. So we just have the same ones on rotation every year. Jane the Virgin, Insecure, The Game. At the top of the year we did rewatch Sex and the City. One of my favorites, definitely a classic. I forgot to bring over my Fix Plus for this, so I'm just literally taking the water from my cup and using it to apply this eyeshadow to my lid, so because it just sticks better that way. We usually rewatch Girlfriends, but I don't think we rewatched it last year. So of course you guys know in fall we watch Big Little Lies and You. So those are just some of my favorite shows. So I do want to try to get some new shows in this year. So you guys let me know what some of your faves are. I will rewatch my favorite show over and over and over again. I'm just a creature of habit and I know what I like. And if I'm not interested like 2 or 3 episodes into a show, I will turn it off and turn on one of my old faithfuls like I just mentioned, any of those shows. So now I'm just going to take like an angled brush like this. And then you want to wet it just a little bit. So this is one of my favorite hacks to do if I don't feel like using liquid liner. So I'm just going to take the chocolate, oh sorry guys, the chocolate brown in this palette and basically use it as eyeliner, and then I'm just going to smoke it out. It's just one of my go-tos. I just feel like it elongates the eyes if you have like smaller eyes like I do. So that's what I'm doing here. Also, if you're a beginner with liquid liner, this is so much easier to use a wet angled brush with a darker shadow on it. It's just easier. And I'm pretty good at using like liquid liner, but I just prefer this because I like the option to smoke it out, which I'm gonna do in a minute. But yeah, give me some of your favorite show recommendations. I'd love to know. I also like to drag it underneath as well, just on the outside of my lower lash. Because if you have smaller eyes, I don't recommend bringing anything darker all the way in, because it's gonna make your eyes look smaller. Nothing wrong with having small eyes, but this is just the tricks that I do and I've learned that work for my eye shape over the years. And then just smoke out that just a tad bit. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and then just press in the rest of my powder. I don't like to wipe my powder away because I'm an oily girl, so I need all this powder to stay on my face. But if you're like more on the drier side, I do recommend just like brushing your excess powder away. Okay, now we're gonna take that same bronzer and just apply it to the bronzer areas. So I'm just gonna be taking like a fluffy brush like this. And again, taking Cocoa Naughty from Fenty and applying it. As you guys notice, I still don't cream contour or anything. I just find that it doesn't make a huge difference for me because I already have like pretty prominent cheekbones, and I find that bronzer like on its own just does the job. But shows I do know I want to watch. I do want to watch Griselda on Netflix with Sofia Vergara, and I do want to watch the show The Gentleman with Theo James because I love the Kingsman movies. I love action movies, so when I saw they were coming out with the show, I knew I wanted to watch it. And y'all also let me know if that Tyler Perry movie starring Kelly Rowland, Call Me a Couple, if y'all would recommend it, if you've seen it, because I haven't heard great reviews on it. So let me know if it's even worth the watch, because I feel like Tyler Perry's movies haven't really been hitting the same like they used to. And then I'm just gonna apply some blush. And I'm just gonna be taking Raisin by MAC. This is one of my favorite blushes ever. This packaging is still broken. So this blush, so pretty. I'm gonna be applying this. I haven't been using highlighter lately. I just like a nice matte blush because in an hour I'm gonna be oily anyway. So I'm not gonna need any highlighters. Well, I'm not gonna be oily, I'm gonna be more glowy. I'll say that much. Now I'm just going to layer on a few layers of mascara. I'm gonna be using this new YSL mascara that I've only used maybe like 3 times, but I actually have been liking it. This is their Lash Clash waterproof mascara. I apply a lot of mascara, so I'm just gonna have to, you know, speed this part up. So. By the way, I only apply mascara to like the ends of my lashes. I never really apply it inward on my lashes, just because I find that it keeps the eye, you know, going up like that. So I'm not gonna be applying bottom mascara just for this look, because I've been preferring a, like, you know, softer look versus like a nighttime look. So I am adding a little bit of the same shadow that I applied on my lid, just to my inner tear ducts. I don't know, I just do this even when I'm not wearing like eyeshadow on the rest of my eyes. I just like how it makes my eyes look. So, and now for lips, I'm gonna be using my favorite lip liner of 2023. I mentioned this in our yearly favorites last year, and this is the Makeup by Mario, and this is in the color Chris. By the way, if you can't get your hands on this color, then I do also recommend the color Travis. It's just a really nice mauve dark rose color. And then to finish it off, I've been loving this YSL like lip balmy gloss, and this is in the color number 2. These are their Rouge Lip Candy Glaze. So I just like the color number 02. Well, it's not really much of a color, it actually goes on kind of clear. So it's like a light pink color, but it just goes on like a nice thick lip gloss, and I love it. So it's like a lip balm, but it goes on like a gloss, kind of like the Hourglass, what's the name of these? I forgot. Wait 1 minute. Glossy lip balms, yes. So this reminds me of those. Yeah, because you guys know me and Kendra are obsessed with the color Haze in that. This kind of gives like the same look, but mine is in my car, so this is basically the same. It looks like I applied lip gloss. This is all I used. Okay guys, so that completes this look. I will do more like chit chat get ready with me's if you guys want me to, and I do have some hair tutorials on our video list that I want to do. So I want to try more styles on my curly hair since I'm not going to be straightening anytime soon. My hair has been curly for a full year now, and I've actually been enjoying it because I get to actually wash my hair more, because when I have my hair straight, I notice that I don't shampoo it as often as I should because I be trying to stretch that silk press. There will be a full list of all the products I used in today's video, including the hair products that I used. I might not be able to find all of the tools that I used, like some of the combs and brushes, because I get them from like local beauty supply stores. So yeah, but all the products, hair and makeup, will be in the description box. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time.